caring about nothing. And honestly, for me, I just can't see it happening at a Glorilla concert. What Stampede is happening? Like, and even if it's a Stampede, I'm thinking it's a Stampede among women, which is that Stampede? Let's play a little bit more.
Let's go! This is something I always wanted to do, and I didn't know it was going to come this fast. So, like I said, I feel blessed.
While the investigation continues, Beyonce, Taylor, and Madonna prepare for their tours. The question is, how do you survive a crowd crush? Crowd safety expert Paul Wertheimer with 3 tips. Number 1.
I'll tell you this. People are utilizing a few things to get their concerts more packed and make it seem more lit. They're doing venues who are telling them, hey, we have this seated amount of people, or maybe it's standing, but like these days, they're probably telling you like, yo, we have 200 seats or 300 seats. So really you should only have 200, 300 people there. But you have people who basically say, well, we could finesse it or we could do whatever and we could make it seem like it's more. And I think that's what the fucking problem is. Somebody said they want an apology for Travis Scott. I don't think he'll ever get that. That was a changing of the guards thing. Rory and Millie Mo respond to me. Yo, chat, man. Like, y'all know I'm lit already, bro. Like, please, like, yo, chat. If y'all love me, man, sometimes I gotta chill, bro. Cause y'all know, like.
They wanted to know what.
All right. I seen a headline. Chat. Oh my God. Let me just chill. Okay, cool.
Are dead. 8.
No. Let me see if I can find a longer video. Give me a second. I gotta take a piss, and then whatever video I say that niggas talking about me on. I'm not trying to crash out. Hold on.
Rumor has it.
I'll be right back. Take a piss.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right. On the Breakfast Club.
Now, a man that Charlamagne finds sexy, Jonathan Majors.
I don't know why you're projecting on me, sir.
That's what you said yesterday.
That's how you feel.
Yesterday
you
you said he was sexy.
I did not say that.
Red, did he say he was sexy yesterday?
It's like 3 people said that. You said that
Did
yesterday.
you say he was sexy
they all
yesterday?
projecting.
No.
What I told them was y'all just need to admit that people find these brothers sexy.
No.
And it's okay. That's what I said.
No, you said you find him sexy.
I didn't say that.
Anyway,
He's projecting.
Jonathan Majors talking about being in a new movie, and he's going to be playing Dennis Rodman.
Hopefully I get to sit with him and chat with him, when we get closer and, trying to get the script right, all these things, all these industry things. But I never really put a ceiling on myself, but this is definitely a role where I'm definitely going to make sure I'm pushing that ceiling out, because he demands that. He's such a full individual, so he's going to demand a lot, and I'm going to have to figure out how to get that, so I'm interested. I'm excited about it.
Let me tell you something. Jonathan Majors is a phenomenal actor, and he has the skill set to one day, I believe, win Best Actor at the Oscars. Not that we need the white man's awards to validate him, but how you gonna play Dennis Rodman? Dennis Rodman was 6'10".
How tall is he?
Jonathan probably like 5'9". 5'8",
Nah, he's about
5'9"?
6 foot. He's about
No,
6
he's
foot.
not.
Yes, he is. He's
No,
taller
he's
than you,
not.
and you were, what, 5'2"?
Hey, no, he's not.
Yes, he
He's
is.
not. He's not. I've met Jonathan Majors. He ain't no 6 feet tall.
He's way taller than you?
He's not way taller than me.
Yes, he
He's
is.
about 5'8", 5'9".
That's cap.
There ain't no cap.
Hold on,
Hold
let
on,
me
let me
look it
see.
up.
I'll tell you.
Majors. Hold on, I'm looking it up right now.
That
Y'all
man ain't
funny.
No, that man ain't no.
Jonathan Majors.
Hold on. Look at these. Hold on. Ain't no hold on. Look at this. How about this? How about this?
But
Does he look way taller than me? Exactly.
well,
Does he look way taller than
No,
me?
y'all look like y'all in the same gang.
There you go.
Yeah.
Looks wise, or you mean like just?
Shorties.
it's still about your height.
Just want to see what you mean there. You know
Definitely height. All right. All right, now some sad news. We got a report. Of course, we've been talking about this Glorilla concert and Finesse 2 times. Another person has passed away. This is the third fatality. The young lady's name was Aisha Stevens. She's 35 of Syracuse. All right. Her death followed 2 other women who were caught up in the crush. They believe that they were, trampled and, cause of the stampede. So definitely rest in peace and condolences to her family and always sending healing energy. So
Absolutely.
sad. So sad.
We're going to talk to Finesse 2 times this morning, too.
Mm-hmm. Now, also, Janet Jackson. What's going on with Janet Jackson?
Ooh.
We begin with what was supposed to be a fun night for Glorilla fans in New York that quickly turned tragic. Here are the latest details.
Oh, my bad.
This is a tragedy of epic proportions.
I just was trying to get out of there.
The crowd began to surge and rush toward the exit.
I am devastated and heartbroken. That from 23-year-old rapper Glorilla, who spoke out after the stampede at her Rochester concert left 2 women dead. Today, we're learning more about what caused the surge.
I hope that nobody is still shaken up like I am.
We spoke to Sinquest Anderson, who shot this phone video just 5 minutes before the chaos.
Everyone was headed towards the door, and unknown commotion caused people to just surge.
We've seen this shit before. Why the fuck did it happen? I'm trying to figure it out.
The second person has died after a crowd stampede at Sunday's Glorilla and Finesse 2 times concert in Rochester, New York. Audience members had rushed for the Main Street Armory's exits because of unfounded fears of gunfire. You can see in this video here what it looked like last night as these reports were coming out, as we're now learning more information about this. So the second person, this update now comes that a second person has died after that concert. And what happened on Sunday night in Rochester was after that concert had wrapped up, there were reports of a shooting, reports of gunfire. A large crowd of people had rushed out to try to get out of the venue, and it turned deadly. 2 people now have died following that stampede. Police have said there's no evidence that there was a shooting, no evidence of gunfire, but they are investigating this and the circumstances that led up to this. What made it deadly? Was it the number of people at...
Hey, listen, I understand the Travis Scott shit. I just can't understand how somebody dies at a Big Low concert. You know what I mean?
So what began last night is a night of live music and fun for the performer Glorilla ended in tragedy with 1 person dead and 2 more fighting for their lives. Last night, the Main Street Armory hosted a concert with the main performer, Glorilla. Just after 11 p.m., as the show ended, concert goers began heading toward the exits to leave. As people began to exit, the crowd began to surge and rush toward the exit. There are some reports that shots were heard, causing the crowd to panic, but that has not been confirmed. Officers that were detailed outside of the venue were eventually able to make their way inside, where they located 3 females with significant injuries. RPD officers, security, and EMS personnel provided life-saving measures on the 3 females before they were transported to Strong Hospital. Sadly, one of the victims has passed away, and 2 others are currently in critical condition, still fighting for their lives. As the night went on, an additional 7 people arrived at local hospitals with non-life-threatening injuries
from the event. Preliminary reports from people at the scene indicate that these injuries were caused from people being trampled. We do not have any evidence of gunshots being fired or of anyone being shot or stabbed at the scene.
Last night, the chief and I were on the scene after this tragedy took place. But first off, let me say that my heart, Rochester's heart, and the prayers go out to the victim that passed away last night and those that are fighting for their life. This is a tragedy of epic proportions, and it's something that all of us who love concerts worry about. I am a big concert guy. Anyone that knows me well knows that I will go to concerts all around the country to see my favorite artists. And I will tell you that when you go to a concert, you do not expect to be trampled. Your loved ones expect you to be able to come home and talk about the experience that you had at that great concert. And what I saw last night and the aftermath of what happened at this concert breaks my heart, and it is totally unacceptable. I want to be clear. We are nowhere near completing this investigation. As the chief said, this will require a lot of work from multiple agencies throughout the city, not just the Rochester Police Department, but my corporation counsel out of the mayor's office, as well as he said, the fire chief. We are going to hold people accountable for what happened last night, period. When you put on a
Cap. Sounds like Cap. It's still like, I don't know. Who the fuck is rushing to the front of the stage at a Glorilla concert? To the point they're rushing and stepping on people. I almost feel this is a situation where maybe we need to rethink capacities and shit like that. Because just being fair and reasonable, maybe people don't try to get certain matches if there's limitations towards whatever they could do on a I know what I'm trying to say. Whatever they could do on a competitive friendly level. You know what I mean? No? All right. I'm sending my condolences to all these people because I think this whole situation is sad. Okay? Somebody said they heard gunshots. Yeah, but it's always that though. So like I've been at shows, and when shit start going wrong and there's lack of communication, you hear from your homie, yo, somebody's shooting in the parking lot or somebody's shooting on level 1, and you're gonna like kind of react to what your homie's saying, especially if you're somebody like me who sometimes I'll be doing. I have like 2-3 different people who I'm like relying on the truth about, and the truth really only has one existence. So if you're not just looking into the whole totality of the truth, you could be finding different versions of shit. You know what I mean? Somebody said Glorilla is ugly. I don't think